Good morning, folks. It's Johnny C. I'm here in front of my coffee bar. And my coffee bar is very special. Why? I have my Papa C, my father. He's a major coffee roaster, if you didn't know that. Major. He sources beans from all different countries, and he roasts them in his high-end roaster. He vents it out his kitchen window up in Cedar Grove. I mean, he's roasting all day, every day. He roasts. Look here, Triple C coffee roasters. Want to know what Triple C means? Ask Johnny C. So, I mean, my father gives me a full note. He says, Johnny, I made you a nice regular, and he made me a decaf too. This will be a video for the regular coffee. Okay, so he gives me, it's Colombia Productores de Patelito. And then he gives me a whole full description of what notes I should get from it. And then the brewing process. And basically, not the brewing process, the roasting process. But Concetto, my father, Papa C, is a retired engineer. I mean, he did draft work for Amtrak train lines, draft work, AutoCAD. I mean, he's beyond technical. And this is a science. So he gets down into the grams, the density, the weight loss, the roast, the results. It's all written. And he's got books and pages, very detailed. Dad, thank you again. There's nothing like this fresh coffee. Dad, I think that may be calling the other line. It's fine. Anyway, so here we go. Let's pause it. It wasn't Papa C checking how's the coffee going. Okay, so it was another call. So what we're going to do first is my father introduced me to Matteo. His name is Matteo di Ottavio. Matteo out in Italy. It's Johnny C. We love your recipe with the AeroPress. The AeroPress. I'm going to be using an AeroPress today, okay, Matteo, just like you. But we love your recipe. Papa C sent me notes. I've been studying it. I still got to look at the notes. So Matteo di Ottavio, you can look him up. You can look him up on YouTube. He's got a great YouTube channel. Very, very authentic Italian language. The way he speaks. It's very, very authentic. Not like Johnny C. Okay. So this is the base recipe. You have to have. Now the recipe is basically we're calling for a base recipe again from Matteo. Over in Italy, 15 grams of coffee, ground medium. He basically ratio 16.6, 16.6. Water temperature 92. Yeah, we're there. We're around 90, 93. Water amount 250 grams, okay, and he tells you about the flow control. I have the flow control of the AeroPress, not the base model. My father for Father's Day got me the flow control. Okay, so here we go. These are the steps I'm going to start. We have a scale. These are my tools, my utensils. Scale, water heater, unbelievable burr grinder that my father gave me for Father's Day. Unbelievable. It's a Chardor. It's not the blades. It's the burr. It's a burr grinder. And I clean it every time like Papa C recommends. I have a little brush. The brush is in here. We'll do a separate video of how I clean the grinder. And the Triple C coffee roasting bag. And the AeroPress, as Matteo said. The AeroPress. Yeah, the AeroPress. Every time I'll say it today, every time I say AeroPress, I'll go AeroPress in respect to Matteo in Italy. Okay, so here we go. You got to first measure, and this is my father likes using the dosing cup. So there's some beans left over. I just go like that. Voila, they're gone. Voila. Okay, I'm going to be injecting a little bit of Italian flavor into this. So first we're gonna actually we'll put a little, we'll pour in there. Well, actually I'll put it on here. Look, here's the scale. We put the scale on. Okay, it's 0. We put here. Okay, so we have to go to a different measurement. For some reason, Dad, the scale keeps resetting on me. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. So I just add it here. Okay, until we get to 16. We're going 16.7. My father saw that Mateo recommends 16.7. We're almost there, right? You got to be very careful now because you'll go right over that weight. And then I usually get my tools here and to get really like accurate. 16.4. Look at that. 16.3. One bean. A little above. That's fine. It's a little above. 16.9. All right. Maybe that's too much. I'll take one off. 16.8. 16. Look at that. 16.79. Beautiful. Then we just go like this. Okay, we go like that. We turn on. Oh, we go. Oh, don't ever forget. Put it back. Okay, and we go. Really grind. Okay, very good. All right. So then we get the AeroPress. Okay, we get the filter here. We put this here, the filter paper, right there, in there. Oh, see, always not that side. This side. No, this side. Yeah, not that side. This side. Okay. Screw it at the bottom. I really love making AeroPresses. We put this back here. Again, we clear it, tear it, 0. Okay, we go like this. Put the coffee beans. Okay. Then we should clear it again. See, when I added, it was 16.7. All right, and then we just straighten out the beans a little. And then here we go into, hit pause, Brianna. Now we're going to basically bloom the beans. So we go in here for 30 seconds. All right, Sarah, count 30 seconds. I need another timer, another scale with a timer. Okay, you count 30. 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, here we go. We're going to go to the weight of 50 grams. 31, 42, 50 grams of water. Let it bloom. Okay. And then gently stir. I forgot to almost gently stir it. That's what Mateo does. Tell me when it's 30 seconds, Sarah.
Okay, it's 30 seconds.
Okay. And then we're going to clear. See, it's 50 grams. And then we're going to add one pour. Add the remaining 200 grams of water. And Sarah, you're counting 45, another 30 seconds, ready? Go. 100 grams. We're going 200 grams. Okay. That's it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Clear. And then we're going to stir with a chopstick for 15 seconds, Sarah. Okay? Ready, Sarah? Mm-hmm. This is called extraction. Speed up the compound and extraction. Don't go too far down. You'll want to rip the paper. This is a metal chopstick. That's it? 15 seconds? Mm-hmm. And then you let it steep for another 30 seconds. Go, Sarah, 30 seconds. To increase the sweetness and body. Okay? Keep going. Tell me when I'm there, Sarah. Okay? And then we put the AeroPress here, and we plunge for 15 seconds. Here's the plunger. for the AeroPress. As you get a little leakage, it's fine. Real slow and steady. It's the first time doing the video, and I gotta really master the process, so I can, it's some challenges. I made a few mistakes. I'll admit it. I'm sorry, Matteo Di Octavio and Papa C. Concetto. We're almost plunged. Sorry, you didn't tell me when it was 15 seconds, but I think.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully I get a scale with a timer on it, so I'm to have Sarah counting and forgetting, and she's also a part of the reason why this has not worked out. It's Sarah's fault too.
I just got here.
All right, we are fully plunged with the AeroPress. Now, my daughter's very big on composting, so I just go like this. Matteo, you don't get into this, but Johnny C does. See that? I go. It's out, and then I just go like this. So it's so fulfilling when I do the plunge. And then I have my coffee here. Look at that. Freshly brewed, beautiful bubbles to show. Triple C roasters. Papa C, I'm getting there. Let me tell you, nothing like a fresh roasted, fresh brewed coffee with a recipe from Italy by Matteo Di Octavio with the AeroPress process. Folks, this is Johnny C. Just little glimpses of Johnny C's life at home.